What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Final Fantasy 1. I apologize yet again for missing another video. I feel so bad that I seem to be apologizing for this so much, but I swear I'm not just making excuses. It's been a very busy time for me. I'm a university student. I've got a lot on my plate. I've got a report I'm currently doing for my PhD. I've also just moved into a new house. I mentioned that last time. I've also got some medical stuff that's going on. So it's basically been a lot on my plate, and it makes me very sad because it means that, you miss things because you just have so much to juggle. And I love this game. I love the artwork. I love the music. I love just being in this world. And so I get very sad when I miss these because it's a week where I don't get to experience it and I don't get to share it with you guys, and you don't get to experience it with me. So I do apologize for that, but I swear I'm not just making excuses. I really do want to play this. And so I'm really glad I'm back. So last time, let's just jump right into it. Last time, we agreed that our next itinerary was we're going to visit all of the towns again, see if there's anything more we want to buy, sell some extra stuff. We also need to go to, it might be at the top of the list. Let's work down the list. I'm looking for the name now. Melmond. We need to go to Melmond because Dr. Un, I don't know how to say it, is over there, and apparently he can help us speak the language of the Luphenians, which we haven't even visited yet, because I assume that we can't speak to them because we were told we can't. And we got the Rosetta Stone, and apparently that will help us translate their language. Convenient. So we are going to go speak to him and get him to teach us the language. Then we're going to go visit, there is one more town we still need to just see if there's anything we want to buy, Gaia. And after Gaia, we're going to go visit Lufenia, and then I guess we're going to start heading over to, it's not on the map, but just southwest of Gaia, there's a desert. And in the desert, there's a tower, a citadel. And in that citadel, I presume, must be, is it a citadel? I don't know, it's a tower. And in that tower, I presume must be the final crystal. We also have, in our inventory, we have this warp cube, and I don't know what to do with it. So that's got to play into something somewhere. We've basically done everything else, though, so we've really made some good progress. So I think we are nearing the final third or final act of this game. I'm not sure, but we've definitely made really good progress. So welcome back to OnRack, Frankie. Let's have a look around to see if there's anything you want to buy. We've got a lot of cash. So we got 250,000. Definitely stock up on ethers. We don't need to buy potions. Phoenix Downs, we're good. We got more than enough antidotes. I'm wondering if it's worth getting a few more golden needles. Let's just get 8 more just to be safe. So we have 20. I'm not worried about remedies. We've got more than enough cottages. I think we're good. Now let's sell the things we're not going to use. We've got lots of high potions. I don't think we need normal potions. It's not even going to get us a lot of cash, to be honest. I don't know if it's worth selling it, but we're not going to use those. We're going to use high potions. So yeah. X potion I want to keep. Ether we're keeping. Dry ether. If I could find some way to buy that, that'd be great. But I don't know where to buy that. Elixir's good. Also, not sure where to get that. Otherwise, I don't know if there's anything here I want to sell. It's not bad having some of these extras. Okay, we've got a bunch of weapons we're not using. So things like Werebust and all of that. I think the time has come, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to sell it because we're not using it. It's not giving us any benefit. And so I don't see a point in keeping it around. Neither do I see that the case being Rune Blade, Rome Killer. We got 3 of those, wow. Or Coral Sword, I believe. The only, even Ice Shield and Ice Armor I'm not sure we need. Let me just triple check what's going on with Frankie equipment. So let's just have a look. Literally, look at all of this. Look at how little attack they do, how much accuracy they have compared to his weapons. There's nothing here I want, basically. Light Axe might be worthwhile because it costs Tiara if you need it, which can save you some magic points. I don't see anything better here than the Diamond Helm. The ribbon, I'm not sure about the ribbon, to be honest. It guards against elemental attacks and status effects, and I think that might be preventing us from protecting ourselves with spells. So I'm not sure I want to use that. It seems a bit counterintuitive, but apparently that's what it does. And none of these are useful. Again, look how much defense they give us. Virtually nothing. And same with the shields here. So at this point, very clear we just basically need to sell everything. Ryco, as usual, should not be given anything. It's bad for him. And Robyn, I almost want to give her the ribbon, but I'm so nervous about what it does. I'd rather give her something. If there's something we can buy that like protects you from elemental attacks, you know what? We're not going to sell the ribbon yet, just in case we find something. I'm going to let her keep the healing staff because she's never going to hit anyone. And we're just going to sell the power staff because it's just taking up inventory space. Arael, good for you to keep the wizard staff. It costs confuse, but mage's staff is more useful in general. You know what? Let's equip you with the mage's staff because you're actually going to use that. Same story with the ribbon. We're going to leave that untouched. Yeah, okay. That's good. Because I didn't want to, like, sell anything we might use later. So let's drop to the bottom and work our way up. So Giant's Gloves we're keeping because it costs Saber. Light Axe, we're going to sell one of them. But we're going to keep the other because it costs Diara. We're not going to touch the ribbons. Wizard Staff costs Confuse. So we'll keep that around just in case. Gauntlets cost Andara. So worth keeping. Flame Mail, lots of money, goodbye. Silver Armlet, no one seems to need this. So, Flame Shield, goodbye. Needful Gloves, goodbye. Needful Helm, goodbye. Flame Sword, goodbye. Power Staff, goodbye. Ice Armor, goodbye. Ice Shield, goodbye. Ice Brand, goodbye. There's a lot of stuff going goodbye. Also goodbye. Great Sword, goodbye. Whew, okay, look at that. 100,000 Gil. I still don't know why it's called Gil, but good to have that money now. Yeah, all right, let's see what else is going on. This is the church where you apparently revive dead or KO'd party members. But let's check out the spells, see if there's anything useful here. I think we've already bought everything we would want at this level. Yeah. And I think it's just level 8 where we don't know what to buy at this point because we've pretty much filled everyone's spells up. Ooh, you know what? It's 30,000. I can afford that. We'll get you blind. And then the choice is between Saber and something else. But the thing is, like, Saber, he's never going to attack anyone. And we got an item that costs Saber. There's no need for him to have it. If we ever need him to use Saber, he can just use the item. Not that we'll do that because the party members are going to be the ones who need Saber, not him. Now, we do need to rest because we still have all this mana points and stuff we have to recharge. And Frankie, frankly, has magic points that he couldn't use, and now he can. Because if you remember correctly, when he became a knight, we went from warrior to knight. He gained a whole bunch of magic points out of that. We can actually go down here again from the looks of it, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so that's it for Onrak. Now, from Onrak, once we deal with these saber-toothed tigers, y'all can just attack. I'm just gonna get these guys going on a decent rotation here, just because it will save us time. We don't have to think about it until we're in like a serious battle. In the meantime, I'm just gonna have them on auto battle rotation. But yeah, anyway, from Onrak now to go fetch Dr. Un, and fastest way is probably this way, actually, because the world loops around, which is really useful. Look at that. Came all the way from the south. Right, let's, this is it. Okay, let's land into town. And first off, I doubt there's anything we need here, so we're just gonna skip all of that. Where is Dr. Un again? Seriously, look at you guys. I don't know how long ago I helped y'all, and you still have not cleared this place out. Ooh, just a moment. Let me see that tablet. Oh, he's jumping a joy. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. I could have told you that. Ah, yes, of course, that's what that was. It all makes sense. You didn't figure it out this whole time. But it's probably like one word that he needed in order to like decode the rest of the language. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. Yes, in 1 minute, like 30 seconds. I'll just teach you all of Lufenian. Oh, that's all it took was nodding your head and you learn it. Oh, nod it twice. Oh, wow. 5 ceremonial nods and you can speak Luphenian. That's amazing. I want to learn that power. Do I just like nod my head a few times and then I can speak a whole new language? Restore the crystals to grace. Oh, now he's speaking the default. A dude has nothing interesting to say anymore. All right, let's head over to the towns that we need to go to. So first it's Gaia, up in the top right. This music is so cool. Okay, so this is where we want to go once we have finished up in Lufenia, I think, because it's the one place we haven't been to. I don't know, maybe Lufenia is where the main quest is taking us, but I doubt it. It doesn't feel right. Okay, so we're here in Gaia. First port of call is we're just going to check if there's any spells we still want. Break. Yes, you need a spell at that level, so we'll give you break. And, white magic. I believe we have everything. So, Diaja. Sorry guys, I have a frog in my throat again. Okay, so Diaja. I don't think it's worth replacing any of this. Null Death, until we get an item that protects us from instant death, I don't think Null Death is worth it. We're just going to keep with this. I think Hilaga and Kiraj are the most important, but if we ever get an item that protects us against instant death, we'll replace it with Diaja. Not that it does much. I feel like at this point, Arael is basically our damage dealer and we shouldn't be trying to replace him. But hey, I mean, like, sometimes you come across things that help. All right. Protect ring. Instant death. Okay, that's what we need. Well, there we go. We're going to get 3 protect rings. And we'll get 1 ruby armlet for Robyn. I don't know why I didn't buy this before. Obviously should have bought this. Okay, well this changes a lot of things. We definitely don't need a ribbon then, I think. Oh, elemental attacks and status effects. Well, is death a status effect? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. I love how protecting is a glove. That's hilarious. All right, in that case, let's sell the things we're not using. So, hang on, let's go to the bottom, work way up again. Keeping the giant's glove, keeping light axe. Ribbon, we don't need any of these. And, yeah, silver armlet can go. Leather gloves can go. Not that they're worth much. All right, so that's sorted. So that means we can head back and buy Diaja because we don't need Nulldeath anymore. Okay, what do you got here? Cat claws. Why does Arael want that? Arael, your priorities need some fixing. Those are not weapons for you. I hate to tell you. I think that's probably for Ryco. I'm bad with names, guys. I even can't remember my own family's names. It's bad. Okay, and Nulldeath we're gonna replace with Diaja because we don't need Nulldeath anymore. Awesome. Okay, we got how much cash? We have 170,000 gil. So hopefully that's everything we need. Who are you? Oh, something about the sky people and soaring through the clouds. Well, I already know that, seeing as we actually have we have their flying vehicles. Okay, so this is now level 8 spells. So we bought Warp for Arael, which means there is one more level 8 spell, and I think we're going to find that probably in Lufenia. So that means, regardless, one of kill or stop is going to be something that he's going to have in his arsenal. And then it's just a matter of, do we take the second one from here or from Lufenia? We don't know what the second one is, so we can buy one of these and then save the third slot for either Lufenia or the third one of these. So, which one is more useful, stop or kill? I think stop sounds useful because you've got a lot of enemies and you'd like to paralyze them because, like, maybe you have a lot of enemies that do status effects and you don't think you'll wipe them all out in one go because there may be different elemental types or something. Then stop could potentially be quite useful. Whereas kill, you kind of got to rely on the fact that, like, you know, it's one big bad guy. And you got to rely on the fact that it actually hits, but if it does hit, they're gone. So I guess it would be like if there's one big bad guy that you really want to focus on, he's at the back of the group or something, but it's a very situational use. So I think stop is the right spell to get. Whereas warp sounds like fun, and I think I just bought it because it was fun. Okay, here we go. We've got stuff now for Robyn. So we've got Holy, does damage to everyone, which is actually not that useful. Null all is useful. The spell, I'm not sure. I don't know how often I've seen enemies have magical defenses. It's usually like a boss, and at that point I'm not worried about dispelling. I'm much more worried about buffing. If you're not familiar with these terms, maybe this is your first RPG, I don't know, but buffing is when you boost like your party's stats through things like protect and Invisira in this case, you know, like you're raising their defense, their evasion, giving them better armor, things like that, giving them better attack stats, things like that, which is really what I think I should be doing because it's better to be offensive, right? The more damage you can do, the sooner you can do it. The quicker you can kill the bad guy before they themselves get a good defense and good offense. Whereas if you're just focusing on taking down their defenses, you're wasting time because they're just going to put them up again, right? So I think first protocol is always buff, and then if you have spare time, dispel. But even then, that spare time only happens if you're not worried about healing. So I think dispel is probably at the bottom of our priority list, so we're not going to buy that. We may buy it if we come back and decide that there's something in Lufenia which would be good, which would not be good to have in our arsenal. Okay, what we can buy here is absolutely nothing new. So, I believe that is it for this place. There's nothing more to buy. Yeah, we've been to all the shops. Okay, this is exciting. We're heading off on an adventure to the last place we have not been to. Now, if I remember correctly, there's no landing spots. We just have to figure out where to land. Yeah, we can't land. Okay. Now, there's nowhere south. I don't see anywhere up here. So, if you missed a previous episode, I'm looking for somewhere where the shadow turns black. Because here it's red. Because I don't think you can land on marshes. And you can't land on the edges of forests either. You need little open spots in the terrain. So this looks like the only place you can land. That's annoying. Alright, well, we can march all the way over if we need to. Not a big deal. Winter wolves. Ooh, okay. That's mean, but you know what? I think our rotation will be fine. Yeah, they're not doing much damage. Except there's a lot of them. Of course, Arael kicks butt though, so not even a concern. And we're gonna level up like crazy. Now I could, I can't run faster on the map actually. I was gonna say I could run faster, but I kind of don't want to waste tiles as we walk, so I'm trying to go at a pace so I can manage where I'm walking. All right, we will Minotaur zombie. Whoa, okay. Well, that probably means they're weak to fire. So our rotation should do all right. But I'm going to watch quite closely for any status effects I don't like. They're trying to run from us. Nah. No, you ain't going nowhere. Yep, level up. I love this music. I've missed it so much. Wow, that's a lot of hit points, Frankie. How many hit points do you have, Frankie? You've almost got 1,000. Jeepers. You've been working out. Okay, let's be efficient in getting into Lufenia, I think. Is this Lufenia? It is! Whoa, look at these people. That is really strange. Why are they dressed like that? They're almost like elves. They're like what you would expect elves to look like, and they have like tiaras and cloaks. This is so cool. All right, well, let's chat to the guy who's greeting us. We are the Luphenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the sky people. Oh, okay. So, let's not tell them about how we got here. Funny story, we had to park our car quite far away because, it's definitely our car, but we just, the parking's better there, no taxes and no car inspectors to check like our license plates. Yeah, legit, we stole your car and we're just not going to tell you about it. That's really funny. Okay, interesting that they speak a different language though. Oh my gosh, they know about the car. Okay, lying was pointless. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. I doubt it's Kid because that doesn't sound right. That just sounds hilarious. It's got to be Sid. Okay, so Sid built the airship. Right, okay. Did we get to meet Sid at one point? They said ancestor, probably not. But interesting that they have the name of him. They haven't really named many other characters. Let's take a peek at your reflection in the water. It's filthy, right? How many times are you going to tell us that? Are you going to give us any opportunity to actually wash up? No. We have a legend that has been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. That's us. Yep, definitely us. Let's hope we don't die. We're very close to the end. The light bearers, then the legend is true. It's not true until we've actually done it, but sure. 400 years ago, we built a civilization of the highest order. Even beyond the skies we reached. However, that is naught but history now. Beyond the skies? Like y'all went to space? Y'all are astronauts? That's so cool. What happened? Did you meet aliens or something? Why did your civilization crumble? The world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water, and wind. I think you mean air. Avatar Aang would not like you calling it wind. Nope. Of these, we showed greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat in that azure sea of stars. Are stars actually an azure color? What's azure? It's purple, right? Maybe at nighttime or like sunset. The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. So there's a flying castle out there? And y'all left it to come down here? Why? Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? I think I've met them. There was that weird monster in the cave. That like mechanical thing. Where did we encounter that? It was in one of those underground caves. I think I know where one of them is if you guys need some help. Well, Frankie knows. I don't. Interesting. Okay, so they also built those machines. That's crazy. They built so much stuff. The sky people would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. But 400 years is a very long time, and those memories have begun to fade. Through rituals. What do you mean rituals? Do you mean like oral tradition, or do you mean like a ritual that magically transfers memories from one person to another? Because if it's the latter, then why does 400 years make a difference, right? But I can understand the former, I guess. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. Right, Mirage Tower. I swear we read that name somewhere, like in the underwater caves or something. I'm pretty sure that's the tower in the middle of the desert. So that's why we go there. That tower will take us up to the flying castle. So that's good news. That's exactly where we need to go then. And the flying castle is clearly where the crystal of wind is. I keep saying air. Now it makes sense. We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Whoa! But we've met more than 5 bats in this game. How am I supposed to know which one is which? And are you legit telling me that every bat we've met was a person? That's scary. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the sky people's strength. Okay, so when Tiamat came along, y'all lost your glory, basically. We struggled for our very lives with Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind, but our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the Flying Fortress. So Tiamat is literally in the castle. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. You obtain the chime. Okay, but what is that multidimensional box thing for? Can someone please explain it to me? The warp cube, multi-hued substance. Chime, a dulcet chime of Lufenian origin. Yeah, I am. Are you gonna explain what this is for? Are you just gonna... The Mirage Tower is our symbol. Okay, you're not gonna help us. I did speak to both of you, I think, yes. You're the only one I haven't spoken to. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the four fiends. No. Seriously, there's a big baddie at the top of it all. I had a feeling that's usually how it goes, but that's annoying. So we have to take down the big bad guy at the top as well, whoever that is. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. 400 years, apparently. I hope no harm has befallen them. Dude, this guy over here knows what happened to them. How do you not know? How do you not know? You're literally in the same town. Unless you also don't speak Luphenian. You also need a Rosetta Stone. That's crazy. Alright. Are there no shops here? Oh, there are. How do we get there? I think we go out through here. Wow, they hit those shops very well. Dude's in my way though. Okay, let's go for Arael first. I hope it's worth coming here. Find anything to your liking? Flare. Blasts all enemies with light and heat. Whoa! Now that I have to see. Tell me that is instant death. Because that's the last level of spells, right? That's not literally our last spell. We have every level spells filled now. Revives one ally and fully restores hit points? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Whoa! I gotta see this. This is crazy. But there's no there's no inn here, guys. That's sad. Okay, let's start heading out to you know what, I'm gonna try these abilities now. Let's get you to attack the 2 Madonnas. And I want you to, I just want to see, revives one ally and fully restores hit points. So this is like, this is Phoenix down plus. Whereas null all, damage from all spells, Diaja. Some of these are undead, right? Minotaur zombies. I think let's try Diaja. And then you, Arael. You've got some serious powerful spells now. I want to see what Flare does. I'm very curious. Whoa! Gandalf. Literally Gandalf. We might only see what Flare does next turn, I suspect. Yeah. That's fine. Perhaps Arael will sweep the floor with the next batch of enemies we encounter. Honestly, I'm so proud of my babies. They've literally turned into some of the most powerful badasses ever. Okay, you're just gonna attack as normal. I wanna see... what Hilaga looks like, because I don't think I've used it. Or maybe I have and I just forgot. But I also want to see what Flare does, so... let's check it out. Once they stop hurling ice at us. It's not very nice of them. Come on! Oh. It's quite an underwhelming animation, I'm not gonna lie, but it does more damage than virtually any other spell. 440. I don't think any other spells do that unless there's an elemental weakness. I don't think. No, yeah, that's really powerful. All right, let's, you know what? We have a tent. We have a cottage. We'll use it. Let's, park over here. I think this is where we parked. Let me check if there's nowhere closer, because I remember last time I decided that this is probably the closest place. They might be somewhere closer. Could park down here or along here, but that seems silly. And because it's another one of those cases where it's annoying, you have to park far away. It's like when you go to watch a game in the sports stadium and you have to park really far away because there's no parking ever at games, and I don't know why. Oh, you're looking very scary. But you know what? You know what? We have magic to spare, and I really... Oh! Oh! No! That was mean! What? But Ryco is wearing his protect ring. How could he die? How? Ryco... Did he not wear it on the right finger? A ring of the gods gets instant death. How? Look at that. No. What does it mean by instant death? Is that, no. Is instant death like a specific status effect, or is it just like dying in one hit? I thought it was dying in one hit, but I guess it must be like a status effect. Okay. Well, good to know. We're gonna use full life. I actually want to see the animation. So Ryko's lagging behind in hit points, sadly, but I want to see the animation. So I'm going to run around a little bit until I have a chance to use it. Barretta? What's a Barretta? Whoa, that looks very scary. You're going to use Kiraja on Ryko, and you're going to flare these guys. We're not going to see the animation. Look at that. Wow. Arael, just like holding his hand out and everyone dies. It's amazing. Okay, but like seriously, this is so silly. I shouldn't want to see the animation, but like the special effects in this remastered version are just so worth watching that I really want to see it. So I'm gonna go a few more times, and if Arael still goes first, eventually I will. Oh no! Please don't kill anyone. Ah! Okay, but we get to see it at least. Wait, what? Why were you using Kiraja? Was I using the wrong spell? I was using the wrong spell. Okay, it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm scared we die. So, you know what? That's not where I want to save. I'm gonna save just to be safe in case. There's just 2 of us left. I don't want to die. So... and these guys could probably finish us off. Why am I not using full life? That doesn't make sense. All right, Frankie, you're up, and Arael, hold him at bay. Please don't kill us. Please don't kill us. I just want to see the animation already. Come on. Well, at this point, it's a 50-50. Someone has to get it in first, right? And I don't mind actually leveling up the spellcasters a little bit because they are a bit more squishy than the others. Okay, there's just 1 left. You know, maybe you could stop time. Ah, and the one time that I do that. That actually looked pretty cool. And of course no. For a second I was like, he's gonna die. And he's immune to stop time as well. All right, let's full life the other guy. See if I can get stop time to work. Ah! Whoa, look at that. Okay, we will resurrect Ryko and then we will rest. So let's do that. Ryko, there you go, full health. And now we're gonna use the cottage that I said we would. Such a cute little cottage. It reminds me of like a rundavel, honestly. If you don't know what a rundavel is, look it up. Pretty cool native style housing in Southern Africa. Actually really good. And I think you also get them in other parts of the world as well, but I'm familiar with the South African one, and it's pretty cool how they do it, like thatch roofing, and I think the floor is like either made of clay or and I could be wrong, so this is not me trying to be offensive. I could just be wrong about this. I think like flattened elephant dung on the ground or something, which sounds pretty weird, but logically makes sense. That might be an elsewhere in the world. I'm not sure. But yeah, the point is the thatch roof is the cool thing and the style is cool. So check it out if you haven't. All right, let's see what's in this tower. Ooh, 1F, okay. F for floor, because I remember I got confused about this in the past. Wait, what? Big giant outside room? Staircase on the left? Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna call it quits there. And when we do come back, I swear I will come back. We will dive into the Mirage Tower and we'll go fetch the final piece of our quest, which is to get the last crystal, the crystal of wind, apparently. And then there's some big guy at the top, some big bad guy beyond Tiamat. Tiamat is the fiend of wind from the sounds of it, but there's some big bad guy beyond that. So I guess our journey's not done. After that, we have to go find who the big person in charge is and take them down. So that'll be fun. So you basically have 2 big quests ahead of us, and we're almost done. And it's just been an awesome journey. So I'll see you guys next time. Until then, bye for now. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys next time.